What's up, YouTube? This is Jay the Wanderer with Oakland Latinos Unidos, aka Oakland Latinos United, the voice of the Latino community in the Bay Area, California, YouTube, and beyond. Well, I'm on here with a new video for you to enjoy. And the video that I'm about to make is basically a message to the Mexicano, Chicano, Latino youth out there. And also other youth of color, African Americans, Asians, or anybody else who suffers from the same fucking problems that I see on the streets every day. This video is basically a message to my raza, to the young kids out there. Because, especially here where I'm from, in the city of Oakland, I see way too many murders of young Chicanos, young Mexicanos, and young African Americans, and even some young Asians. And, it's basically like an epidemic out here. It's like every year, most of the murders are young kids that aren't even 21 or 18 yet, and they're mostly Mexican or black, the majority of them. And I've grown tired of just seeing so many young of our youth waste themselves, become nothing, become a slave on the morgue. You know what I mean? I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of seeing funerals for 15-year-old kids. I'm tired of seeing memorials on the streets for 15-year-old kids. I'm tired of the fucking violence. That's basically what I'm trying to say. It's sickening. And we've been doing it for too long, way too long. And there's no end in sight. I mean, it's just crazy how we're just so quick to kill each other for nothing. For nothing. You know what I mean? Over gangs, drugs, over this, that, over turfs, over you disrespected me, so now I'm going to kill you. Or over, alcohol. Not even just killings. A lot of it has to do with alcoholism, drug addiction, so many other things. I've been to jail a couple of times. I got locked up a few times, I ain't gonna lie. But it was for minor infractions. It was for tickets, traffic tickets that I didn't pay. And when I was locked up, I seen young kids that were strung out on drugs in jail. I seen young kids that were like so addicted to alcohol that they looked like a crackhead. They're like, oh, I need some alcohol badly to get drunk, man. I'm fucking sick. And I just looked at it, and there were young Mexican Chicano kids, and I just looked at it like, damn. They weren't kids, they were like 18, 19. I mean, and they were this young, and they had already fucking just let drugs and alcohol take them over. And it's sad. It's sad that they push that poison into our communities. It's sad that Latino kids, Chicano, Mexicano kids, all they think about is violence, alcohol, and bullshit. You know what I mean? They're fascinated with this street fucking dumbass bullshit that's only gonna get them killed or in jail. Yes, there are drug dealers, there are gangsters out there, but not everyone can be a gangster or a drug dealer. That's the problem. The problem with our community is that everyone looks up to the thugs and the criminals, and they want to be like them, and then they end up trying to be like them and get themselves killed or thrown in jail or fucked up somewhere in the process. You know what I mean? And it's like that movie Boys in the Hood, where he says, why is there a liquor store on every corner of the black community? Because they want you to kill yourself, and the best way to kill yourself is to prevent you from reproducing. That's what he said, and that's fucking so much the truth that it's not even fucking funny. You know what I mean? There's a liquor store on every corner in my barrio, on the Fruitvale district. If you go up to the Deep East, if you go up to West Oakland, you know what I mean? So I can't be mad at what the Nation of Islam did back in, 2005, when they went around breaking liquor stores up because they were trying to get them to stop selling liquor in the black community. I can't blame them for that, because there is a motherfucking liquor store on every corner of our community, whether it's the Mexican or black community. You know what I mean? And there's alcoholism in every corner of our community, in black and Mexican neighborhoods here in Oakland, and probably in every other hood in California and the United States. You know what I mean? And it's easy to find drugs and guns in our neighborhoods. And that's the sad thing, and that's why there's so many young kids out there that are dead. Dead. They fucking end up in the morgue getting cut up for an autopsy. That's where they end up. That's the reality of it. And then they end up in a mortuary a few weeks later, and they're 6 feet in the ground. Didn't even get to live their lives. You know what I mean? Because they're dead, because they were trying to do some bullshit that they weren't even supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? The sad thing is that Latino and Chicano youths never want to go to school. I'm not saying not all of us, but you know, a good percentage of us, you know, we never graduate. We have the lowest percentage of dropout rates. We fucking, a lot of kids in schools, you know, a lot of Chicanos that I met, even when I was growing up, you know what I mean? They'd be like, why am I going to graduate high school? Fuck that. I want to be on the streets, or I want to do this, and I want to do this. It's like this inferiority complex that hits our community, and it's sad, and it needs to change. Us as an older community, us that are older, we need to teach the youth something. We need to get it in their heads to stop the fucking violence and the bullshit, to start graduating, to start making something of yourselves, to become activists, to become active in the community, to become fucking, I don't know, start working somewhere, you know what I mean? Instead of just trying to sell drugs or gangbang or do something fucking stupid to get them killed. Life is more than just north and sud and crack cocaine or methamphetamine or alcohol or trying to be a pimp and party all night. Life is more than that. Way fucking more than that. And a lot of you Latino youths out there that are watching this video, I hope you take this message. Life is more than that, young brown brothers. Wake up. You know what I mean? And my black brothers out there, life is way more than fucking that. You know what I mean? We need to start changing the system. We need to start showing these racist motherfuckers out here and these crooked ass cops that we're not just a bunch of fucking ignorant beaners and niggers out here that are stupid and only kill each other and get high and drunk all the time. No, we are not that. That's what they try to turn us into. You know what I mean? And we need to fucking rebel against that and show them motherfuckers that we are something and we are smart and we are a power to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? We need to start becoming active in our community. We need to stop the violence, stop the drugs, stop the killings, stop the alcoholism, stop the bullshit in our barrios and in our communities and our hoods. You know what I mean? And that's really all I have to say on this video. This is some strong words from me because, like I said, it's like an epidemic. I mean, you got 100 and something homicides every year in Oakland. The majority are black and brown kids or young adults that didn't even get to enjoy, you know what I mean, life. They didn't get to enjoy what life is. They got, you know, they ended up 6 feet in the ground before the time they were 18, and that's fucking sick. That's sickening to be that young and die for nothing. For what? You know what I mean? For a gang? For a fucking 10-piece of crack rock? Or for an 8-ball of fucking crank? You know what I mean? Or to rob some poor guy on the corner for $5, and so now you're in the pen for the rest of your life? What the fuck? Is it really worth it? You need to wake up, Raza. You need to wake up, young black brothers. Everybody out there, wake up. Just heed what I have to say and take it for what it is. This is Jay the Wanderer. Stop the violence. Stop the gang violence. Stop the drug violence. Let's take back our community and show these motherfuckers who we are. Late.